non-Muslims have converted into Muslims to marry second time. We have got some hero also. I don't want to name them, Arnab. But why are you against? You are anti-women. We fought for the women's right. We fought for our OBC sisters. We fought for our Muslim sisters in the parliament also. And you are fighting for Muslim women. What have you done for them?
Anyway, Boris, dekho, the good news that it's going to happen. It's like 370. You can keep shouting. You can keep shouting. It's like CA and RC. It's going to happen. You don't have the numbers. It's going to happen. I'm telling you, fall in line before it's forced on you. Bansuri, all of us is right now.
I am sorry, but Mr. Waris Pathan's party even voted against the Nari Shakti Vandan Adhiniyam. They are not pro-women at all. And let me tell you, this legislation fulfills the dreams of B.R. Ambedkar, Maulana Azad, Sardar Patel, the founding mothers and the founding fathers of our constitution and our nation.
No, madam, my question is simple. Madam, with due respect to you, you are a practicing lawyer. Do you know what is the essential religious practices? What will happen to that? What about the Article 29 which guarantees right to culture is a fundamental right?
What about the directive principles of state policy? What about the directive principles of state policy? I remember Ambedkar. That's why I remember the directive principles of state policy. You don't, that's why you don't remember.
Core to your religion will ever be affected by this.
No, I remember. I very well. Arnab, they don't follow the constitution.
He says polygamy is core to his religion.
You don't read the constitution.
Is that what you're claiming?
You don't read the constitution.
How can you talk like that?
You don't follow the constitution. You have no knowledge about the law. And you have just come here before the nation.
I follow the constitution. That's why I remember the directive principles of state policy.
No argument took place in the
You are
assembly.
not. You are anti-Ambedkar, anti-constitution.
Yes, what are that? What are that?
You are not just anti-national, you are anti-Ambedkar, anti-constitution, anti-directive principles of state policy, anti-women.
The wealth should be divided equally.
That's what you are.
The wealth should be divided equally. Arnab, give me your wealth half. Your wealth should be divided equally.
And by the way, Bansuri, 1 minute, Bansuri, you think you'll get away with that answer? 1 minute, yeah, what is? Be quiet now for 1 minute. Non-stop, going on. Be quiet for 2 minutes. Ye kya hai? Verbal diarrhea. Please wait. Now my question to Bansuri is the Bansuri, I don't trust a word of what you're saying.
Destroyed Argument's argument today.
Even people in your home will not agree with you with what you just said, but I'll tell you. Bansuri, I tell you one thing. Bansuri says, we are bringing it state by state by state by state. This is the logic.
Lot of difference.
Stop trying to get free advertising for any phone brand on my program. My advertising rates are very high. I don't allow you. Bansuri question
you always show that
is iPhone paying you to mention them on my program? Yeah, if I have advertising deal with the phone, why are you doing it?
Good you did.
Yeah, okay, they were paying me, but I was honest about it. You are dishonestly doing it. I have a right to take advertising. You don't try to do surrogate advertising on the program.
They don't give you proper information.
Question is, Bansuri, see, if you wanted to go state by state, if you wanted to go, can this man stop? If you wanted to go state by state, then why did you bring the triple talaq bill in parliament? I'm saying tonight, usko bhi state by state karte, kyun Mohammad Tausif Rahman?
Yeah.
Usko state by state karte.
Yes.
Because that was a simpler issue. Arnab, that was a simpler issue. Please try and see. The Common Civil Code actually impacts 5 aspects of every Bharatiya, right? Not just marriage and divorce. Those are 2. It also actually impacts adoption and inheritance as well, along with maintenance. So you need to have a consensus state by state because we are a very large country.
Tausif, people, how is it common?
Tausif, let her complete after her. Come in after her, Tausif. Unconvincing reply, Bansuri, what you were giving. Why are you going to state by state approach? You are avoiding it at a national level because you think that will affect the tribal vote.
It has to be, not at all. We are not avoiding it at all. Like I said, this is a matter of concurrent list, and we are ensuring that state by state there is a very well educated and well informed consensus building exercise because it does not impact only one aspect of life of every Bharatiya. It impacts every other aspect of every Bharatiya. Like I said, adoption, maintenance, inheritance. The number of spouses that you can have is a very myopic and a very small issue out of it. It also gives equal rights to every child irrespective of gender and what is their so-called status, whether they are born out of wedlock or in wedlock, in terms of inheritance as well, correct? So there are other rights which are impacted, and that is why it's been rolled out state by state. But let us see what happens in 2024. Maybe there is a general consensus all around the country. We will take a call then, but I can't be an astrologer and predict what's going to happen.
It's as good an indication as anybody could give. I mean, what she's saying is, we're going to get a bigger mandate and then we'll roll it through.
No, Arnab, you see this.
Hey.
No.
Then why
you see, Arnab, this very approach
why not state-wise? You should have started state-wise, but my
clarifies the point.
Bansuri madam could not reply to your
it
queries.
Is neither the Uniform Civil Code of India, neither is it a Uniform Civil Code of any state. It is a total fraud. It is a total fraud. The word uniform itself is a fraud because it is not. When you are excluding scheduled tribe, scheduled caste, tribal, how is it? It does not apply on them. If a law which does not apply to a good number of people, how is you can call it? Is it that it's a uniform law? It is not a uniform law. First, accept this fact. First, let us agree on what is true. The truth is that it is not a uniform.
No, first of all, I won't accept that. I want to counter
why
you.
it is being.
One person gives a hate speeches.
Why was this? This was passed.
Tausif, I'm coming in with Tausif. Tausif, counter to you. Counter. Tausif, counter to you. Tausif, counter to you. Yeah, Tausif, counter to you. See, I'm telling you again, ये तो होने वाला है. You have a choice, you fall in line or you don't. Now to Saira, I will say, see Saira, I think this time all Muslim women will vote for the BJP. Because Muslim women want a chutkara from this negative law. You know, there was a survey by the Bharatiya Muslim Mahila Andolan, very, very strong survey. 82%, 82% of the women who were surveyed had no property in their name. 92% spoke out against polygamy. Out of the women who were divorced in the survey, 66 were divorced orally with triple talaq. Right? 89% wanted the government to intervene to change the Muslim personal law. 90% of the women were said these qazis must be brought under a legal accountability mechanism. This is the feeling among Muslim women. They expect educated Muslim women to speak for them.
Yeah, so
but the tragedy is we have educated Muslim women like Saira Shah Halim,
I appreciate it,
who in order to pander the qazis will speak against Muslim women.
Arnab, I am seeing...
No, you don't.
I am looking at
you don't, Saira, you don't.
There are some serious concerns. No, one second.
Koi mixed bag nahi hai.
If you'll allow me to finish, that's not fair. No,
this is the approach. Jinnah was a mixed bag.
You listen to me, Arnab.
Was Jinnah a mixed bag?
Now
or
what
was
is
Jinnah
happening?
bad?
No, Arnab.
You're the kind of person who will say Jinnah was also good in some way.
Let's look at Uttarakhand. Please don't deflect. Arnab, don't deflect. Don't do the Muslim thing on me. Don't throw it on me. So what I'm saying is, look at what's...
No, I am not. I'm saying, why did Shah Bano suffer for decades to get rightful maintenance from her husband in the name of Sharia? Why did Shah Bano have to struggle? Answer the question. Why did Shah Bano have to struggle?
Arnab.
Why are there innumerable women who are struggling for succession rights?
Don't get hyper. Kindly
why is Shehnaz Sheikh fighting long legal battles against polygamy and triple talaq? Why don't you speak out for oppressed and suppressed Muslim women? Why are you one-sided in your approach? Why are you among those Muslim women elite who don't care for their sisters who are facing these situations?
When you're trying to register live-in marriages, don't you think it's going to feed the vigilance and the Kha panchayats? And you're going to demonize couples who are living in, it will give, state sanction to misdemeanor, to harassment. Here, couples will be compelled to register their relationship and tell the state that we are living in together. And God forbid, if somebody gets
so what's wrong with that?
then the couple
You
will be
want them to,
compelled
you want them to live
lie and say,
secretly.
no, we were not
You want
in
them
a
to be
live-in
embarrassed of a live-in relationship.
We know what
Why
is
should they be
happening,
embarrassed of a live-in
Arnab, in
relationship?
the
How are
name
you
of
talking?
love
Anti-Diluvian,
jihad.
antiquated
We
approach.
know
You want
that
them to be
it is a
ashamed of having being in a live-in
figment. It is a
relationship.
figment of the right
You want them to be
wing
ashamed
the
of being in a
right
live-in
wing
relationship.
in India. It's a figment of their imagination. The love jihad
Another
theory
living
is a
relationship
figment of the
has been
right wing's
recognized
imagination.
by the Protection of Women from the Domestic
what
Violence
I'm
Act
saying
of
is,
2005.
all regressive laws across the spectrum need to be done away with, in whichever religion. Because here we need to ask the Hindu community, the majority community, are they okay with tweaking their personal laws? First, you ask the religious leaders, it is not a Muslim issue. I'm iterating, it's not a Muslim issue.
Everybody will have to.
You ask
Bansuri.
ask the joint
Last
family
response.
people. You ask the people who live
Are
in
the Hindus going
the
to agree
joint
to change
family.
their personal laws
Are they
first?
okay with doing away their perks that they get in a joint family system? You ask them that. Are they okay with it? The Hindu Undivided Joint Family Act. Are they okay with doing away with the perks and privileges they get? Are the tribals okay with tweaking their
I'll
laws?
just like to come
Ask
in.
everybody, make it inclusive. Do not say that, okay, tribals will
Okay,
be,
she's
will be
countering you.
excluded.
Bansuri is countering.
Or
Bansuri, go
OBC
ahead.
will be
Question is
excluded.
asked.
If
Bansuri.
you are talking about UCC, let it be applicable across India.
The Hindus' personal law was tweaked long ago during the colonial Raj itself. Nobody asked the Hindus. But let me tell you, the common civil code is
It
not
was
a
tweaked
majority
away, but the
versus
practices are
minority issue
prevalent. The way
at all. That
dowry
is a
is, the
very
way
myopic
dowry is,
view of
the way
looking at
female
it, Shailaji.
infanticide is, the
That's
way
a
so many
very
other regressive
myopic view of
custom laws
looking
are
at
prevalent.
it. I am elated. Arnab, please allow me to
not
finish.
myopic. It's not
I am
myopic.
elated
Every
that
nook and
every
cranny,
daughter of
every nook
Bharat,
and cranny in your
irrespective
neighborhood
of
is
her
practicing
religion,
dowry.
caste,
I
creed,
hope you're
will
aware
be
of that.
married off at the
You
age
look at the
of 18
statistics, look
and
at the
not be
dowry
married
deaths,
off when
look
she's
at
a
the,
minor,
how
so
women
that
are
she
harassed
has
in marriages.
equal
Look
opportunity
at how
for
joint
education,
family, the
equal
brides are harassed to
opportunity
bring
for
in dowry.
jobs,
It is
equal
not myopic.
opportunity to
It is a
progress.
prevalent
Shailaji,
thriving
please don't
practice
turn this
and
into a
it needs to
shouting
be
match.
done away with.
I heard you very patiently. Please don't turn this into a shouting match. The fact is, I am elated that every daughter of Bharat will have equal rights and properties like every son of India. Please see, as I said, this is not a majority versus minority rhetoric. That is a very myopic view of looking at it. This is a very progressive piece of legislation that is bringing about a common civil code for every Bharatiya, just the way you have a common criminal code irrespective of your caste, religion, caste or creed.
So, ladies and gentlemen, this is inevitable. I'm closing this debate by saying that there is slowly an acceptance. We can debate this ad nauseam. But there is a realization in two ways. I predict the Uniform Civil Code applied across India within 2020. I predict the BJP will take this up in a very strong way after getting a bigger mandate. And I predict that before the end of the year, all the three promises of the BJP would have been implemented. The Uniform Civil Code, the Ram Mandir, and of course the abrogation of Article 370. That's why it's a season of change.